Hey YouTube, this is going to be a little rant on an incident that happened with the Miss USA pageant. I don't know if you guys have seen the information on it. I don't know the full extent of the story, just what they've reported in the news, and it has to deal with, I guess they decided to ask political questions. I don't think it was just this one incident, but I think it was a new thing. And Perez Hilton apparently asked Miss California, I think his wording was similar to, in Vermont they've passed gay marriage, or trying to pass gay marriage. What is your thoughts on gay marriage? And his or her response was basically, what any beauty pageant can ask. They don't fucking know what they think. They're like, I have kids here, look at them. What question did you ask? Oh, you forgot. Okay, good. Good, my breasts work again. But really, I don't know if I necessarily want to listen to an 18-year-old girl explain politics when she doesn't, know her ass from a hole in the ground, really. But anyway, so she answered it, and she answered it honestly. I think it was a bullshit answer, but she answered it, this is my country, and it's great that we get to decide about things like that, and you get the choice between gay marriage and not, which is bullshit because you don't, but follow me. So she answers it. Well, anyway, she finishes runner-up. Perez Hilton, I guess, scored her a 0 for the answer, and later on after the show, he said, what a stupid bitch, I think in video. And that really pisses me off. Now look, if you're against gay marriage, that's fine. And let's go with just the beauty pageant format. Don't fucking ask a question, get your answer, and then get pissed off because it doesn't support your position. Don't fucking ask a question that you don't want an answer to. That's anything. That's, hey honey, do you have herpes? Or, hey honey, would you like to go to Wendy's? Or whatever. It doesn't matter. Don't ask a question that you don't want the answer to. And I just think it's unfortunate that he's tearing her a new asshole because he didn't like her answer. And that's the other thing is, if you're going to be biased toward an answer, which I'm repeating myself a little bit, again, don't ask the question. It was irresponsible. And actually, the question itself is unfair to ask in a beauty pageant anyway. So let's say she said, I'm for gay marriage, I love fags. Just whatever she says to that extent. Maybe there's a Christian panelist on there who does the exact same thing Perez Hilton did and says, well, she's getting a 0, and Perez Hilton gives a 5 or whatever the score is. So it's the same consequence. I just think it's unfortunate. I like the actual idea of asking politics instead of, what would you do if you win Miss USA? I would help the children. How? I would join an organization. They don't go in in-depth questions. And I couldn't figure out why they would ask a question like this. And I always talk to people and converse with people, more specifically my parents or friends and family, And I asked my dad, I was like, why would they ask questions like that? I mean, this is a beauty pageant. It's to look at, not for any other reason. And, sorry. So why would they do that? That doesn't even make any sense. And my dad said, well, the reasoning is it used to be all these perverts would watch this because you couldn't get any kind of softcore porn on TV. And sorry, that's too loud. You couldn't get any softcore porn on TV and things like that. So my dad deduced that basically, since you can access porn at any time, there's no thrill to watching these scantily clad women anymore. So they've got to add some kind of new gimmick to the beauty pageants, and it's actually great. I don't know if it'll stay in, but they should ask serious questions instead of just, look at my tits. I mean, because you can be beautiful and you can be smart, and that sets a bad precedent which is true, that you can get away with just your beauty. But generally speaking, at 40 years old, you're going to start declining or have already declined. So you can't just live off of your beauty, kind of like football players when they hurt themselves in the NFL or basketball, and they're fucked. They don't have anywhere else to go except drugs because they didn't get an education. They have nothing else. But anyway, that's just my thoughts on it. I hope the beauty pageant does put more brains in it, because they're beautiful either way. But I just think it sets a bad precedent to just say, well, all you got to do is be beautiful. That's it, and that's true in society. But I just think it sets the wrong example. And I think basically the whole synopsis of this thing is Perez Hilton shouldn't have asked a question he was going to get pissed off at. He shouldn't have responded to her answer. He should have let other people. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy. I just want to do a quick video on it. Go beauty pageants if you guys are going to ask serious questions. down beauty pageant contestants because you probably don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. I hope that changes.